Hopes of the fifth Ashes cricket test being played in Perth are fading, all but quashed by the state's Premier. Holly Edwards-Smith joins us live now from Perth. Holly, Mark McGowan says they're welcome to play, but only if the players adhere to strict quarantine rules.
Kieran, it's not a great day to be a WA cricket fan as the hopes that Perth will hold the fifth Ashes Test take another big hit. The WA Premier Mark McGowan doubling down and reiterating that if the test will be held here, it will be under strict quarantine regulations. Over the weekend, WA Cricket Chief Executive Christina said that the likelihood the test would be held here dropped from, in her opinion, 97% down to 50%, and it seems today those odds are even slimmer. Mark McGowan has said that not only players but cricket staff and broadcast staff will have to adhere to strict conditions, including 14 days quarantine. It's expected to be held here at Optus Stadium between the 14th and 18th of January, just a few weeks before WA's borders are expected to open to the rest of the country and the world. However, because it's held in New South Wales, because the fourth test is held in New South Wales just a mere 5 days before, he wants players and staff to undergo the full 14 days quarantine if it's to be held here. He doesn't seem to be backing down from that stance either. There was obviously some hopes that they may only have to do the 5 days of quarantine and that there would be some exemptions for them, but it doesn't seem that those exemptions will be made. And the Premier also confirming today that if it does go ahead in Perth, the players and staff wives and girlfriends won't be coming with them.
But the thing about the Ashes and Cricket Australia is we have put in place very strict rules. So we've said to them, you need to have 14 days quarantine. And that has to apply to all the broadcast staff, the cricket staff. They can't just bring wives and girlfriends with them. Same rules as we put in place for the AFL. So it's up to them whether they want to adhere to those rules or not.
Cricket Australia have not confirmed that the test won't be held here yet, but obviously throughout this negotiation process there have been a number of states who have tried to throw their hat in the ring if the test won't be held here, and obviously now those bids may get even stronger with the 14 days of quarantine being required. We saw the Tasmanian Premier throw his state's hat in the ring, and there's also been some talk about it being held in Melbourne or in Sydney. So we'll just have to wait and see where the fifth test is going to be held. Kieran?
Indeed, a bit of time to get through, a few tests to be played as well. Holly, thank you for the update live from Perth.